Welcome to the Wisdom Tribe. If you are listening to this right now, it is not by coincidence. It is by divine appointment. You have been drawn here by the Spirit of God Himself because this message carries something that belongs to you. You are not here by accident. You are here because heaven has already stamped you as chosen, set apart, and destined for greatness. Chosen one, the next 48 hours are going to be unlike anything you have ever experienced. What has been delayed is now coming. What has been broken is now being restored. What has been hidden is now being revealed. The miracle you have prayed for, dreamed of, and hoped for is on its way, and it's coming directly to you. But to fully receive it, you must open your heart, align your spirit, and prepare yourself to recognize the supernatural when it shows up. Before we go any further, if your spirit is sensing this message, type 7 in the comments right now. That number is not random. It represents divine completion, a sign that God is finishing the hidden work in your life and preparing to send the miracle that has been reserved just for you. When you type it, you are declaring in faith that you are chosen, aligned, and ready to receive what heaven has been orchestrating for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Wisdom Tribe. And stay with this video until the very end, because the miracle that is about to find you in the next 48 hours will change everything in ways you never imagined. Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The Divine Setup. Chosen one. Every trial you have endured, every tear you have shed in secret, every sleepless night spent wrestling with questions about your life, and every moment of doubt has not been wasted. Nothing has been random. Every heartbreak, every delay, every closed door, and every disappointment has been carefully woven into a divine tapestry that is specifically designed for you. Even when it felt like God had forgotten you, even when it seemed like the world was silent and indifferent. The truth is, heaven was quietly at work behind the scenes, moving things into perfect alignment for your miracle. Look back at all the moments that seemed meaningless, the doors that slammed shut when you least expected, the people who left when you thought they would stay forever. The plans that failed despite your effort, and the dreams that seemed to slip through your fingers. None of it was random. Every detail, every moment of delay, and even every setback has been part of God's divine setup. Those experiences were meant to strengthen your faith, refine your character, and prepare your spirit to receive something far greater than you have ever imagined. Heaven was never idle. It was meticulously arranging the perfect timing, the perfect people, the perfect circumstances, and the perfect opportunities to intersect with your life in ways that will leave you in awe. Chosen one, understand this. Miracles do not simply land in ordinary circumstances or unprepared hands. God has been moving in invisible ways, aligning people to meet you at the right moment, orchestrating opportunities to appear exactly when you need them, opening doors that no one else can open, and clearing paths of anything that could hinder your blessing. Even the pain you thought was meaningless, even the tears that felt unnoticed, have been preparing your soul to receive this miracle. Every moment of struggle has been part of the invisible scaffolding that heaven has been building around you, so that your breakthrough can arrive unhindered. Now imagine the next 48 hours as a sacred window that heaven itself has opened exclusively for you. This is not ordinary time. It is divine time. Every second you have spent in waiting, Every unanswered prayer, every moment of despair, and every season of silence has been purposeful. The miracle that is about to find you is the culmination of years of divine orchestration. It is the fruit of your endurance, your unwavering faith, your patience, and your commitment to never give up, even when the world seemed to give up on you. Chosen one. Think of the people who left your life and the doors that closed. They were not losses. They were divine repositioning. They were clearing space in your life for what heaven had already prepared. The setbacks were not rejections. They were redirects, guiding you toward the very miracle that is about to manifest. Everything has been meticulously arranged so that your life is perfectly aligned for this breakthrough. Even the moments when you felt invisible, rejected, or overlooked were part of God's preparation for you to receive something far beyond your imagination. Your miracle will not be ordinary. It will touch every area of your life. Your relationships, your finances, your career, your spiritual destiny, and your personal growth. It will arrive in ways so unmistakable that you will know without a shadow of doubt that it is from God. Heaven has moved in ways you cannot yet see, removing obstacles, clearing paths, sending people, and opening doors that no one else could open. What has been delayed, hidden, or seemingly lost is now being released, and it is coming directly to you, chosen one. Now is the time to prepare. Cleanse your heart of doubt, release fear, embrace faith. Praise and gratitude are the magnets that draw your miracle closer. Every prayer you've whispered, every hope you've held in secret, every act of obedience, even the smallest, has contributed to this divine setup. The stage is fully set, the pieces are perfectly arranged. The universe itself is aligning to bring heaven to your doorstep. Stand ready, chosen one. Open your heart fully, watch, expect, and receive. The next 48 hours are not ordinary. They are the manifestation of God's perfect plan for your life. You are about to witness the visible expression of invisible preparation. Chapter 3. The signs are coming, chosen one. Understand this, a miracle never arrives without a whisper. It never enters your life without first sending signals that your season is shifting. Before the blessing takes physical form, it begins as a spiritual vibration. A shift in your atmosphere, a change in your emotional and mental state. You can feel it before you can see it. In the next 48 hours, your spirit will begin to pick up on these changes. Something will feel different, even if nothing around you has outwardly changed yet. Your soul will know before your eyes do. This is how heaven works. First the spirit, then the physical. You may start to wake up at unusual times with a strange calm in your heart. Those quiet early moments are not accidental. God wakes you when your spirit is the most open to receive messages and guidance. If you find yourself waking up around 2 a.m., 3 a.m., or 4 a.m. and feeling at peace rather than anxious, understand this is the presence of breakthrough drawing near. The anointing is touching your atmosphere. You may also notice your intuition becoming sharper. Situations that once confused you now appear clear. People's intentions become more obvious. Decisions that once felt heavy become easier. Your intuition is not guessing, it is remembering. Your soul has already seen the miracle God prepared for you, and now your mind is catching up. Pay attention to your emotions. You may feel waves of emotion rising and falling without any clear reason. Joy for no reason. Tears without sadness. A sudden sense of relief. This is your spirit releasing old burdens, old pain, old versions of you. The miracle requires a lighter heart, and your spirit is preparing for the shift. Notice how your environment responds as well. There may be delays, pauses, cancellations, or sudden endings. This is divine rearrangement. God is removing anything that could interfere with the blessing. Do not resist this. Let what falls away, fall away. What leaves now is no longer needed in the chapter you are stepping into. You may notice words, messages, or themes repeating around you. You may hear phrases like breakthrough, new beginning, overflow, or doors opening. You may come across videos or conversations that speak directly to your situation. These are not coincidences, these are confirmations. Heaven is speaking in patterns. You may begin to feel drawn inward. You may crave silence, reflection, stillness. This is your spirit preparing to receive. Miracles do not require noise. They require alignment. The quieter you become, the more clearly you hear God's guidance. The miracle needs room to land, and silence is the clearing space. Strangers may show you unexpected kindness. Someone may encourage you without knowing your situation. Someone may tell you exactly what you needed to hear. These are messengers. Not everyone who delivers blessings is aware they are being used by God, but heaven knows how to send what you need at the exact moment you need it. And then there may be physical signs, a sudden call, an unexpected message, a door you once thought was permanently closed suddenly opening effortlessly. These events will come naturally without force. What is meant for you will flow into your life like water finding its path. Your spirit will know the moment the miracle touches your timeline. You will feel an internal shift so strong that you may stop what you're doing and just breathe. Your heart will whisper, "This is it," not in excitement but in deep recognition. Your soul will not be surprised by the miracle, it will remember it. Chosen one, do not chase signs. Simply stay open, stay aware, stay receptive. You do not need to force anything. What is yours is already traveling toward you. Your only work is to be present enough to recognize it when it appears. The signs are coming. The atmosphere is changing. Your spirit is awakening. Chapter 4. Letting go of the past. Chosen one, before a new blessing can enter your life, there must be space for it. God is ready to release the miracle, but you must be willing to release what has been weighing down your heart. Your past is not your prison, but it can become one if you continue to hold on to what was never meant to stay. To receive your miracle, you must let go of what no longer serves you. The disappointments, the regrets, the heartbreak, the moments you replay in your mind wishing they had gone differently. These things are not meant to follow you into the next chapter. They were lessons, not life sentences. Let go of the people who could not see your worth. Let go of the situations that drained you. Let go of the mistakes you made when you didn't know better. You have punished yourself long enough. You have carried the weight long enough. Now it is time to put it down. Chosen one, God cannot place your miracle into hands that are still gripping the past. If you hold on to old pain, old betrayal, old fear, there is no room for the blessing that is approaching. Your spirit must be open, your heart must be soft, and your mind must be clear enough to receive what is coming. Forgiveness is not saying that what happened was okay. Forgiveness is choosing your peace over your pain. Forgiveness is saying, I will no longer allow what hurt me to control my emotions or my future. When you forgive, you free yourself. Release the resentment. Release the bitterness. Release the expectation that someone from your past will apologize, return, or recognize your value. They were part of your growth, not your destination. Their role in your story is complete. Chosen one, do not carry yesterday's wounds into tomorrow's blessing. You are entering a season where God will restore what was lost, replace what was taken, and multiply what was stolen. But He cannot elevate you if you are still looking back at what broke you. The miracle is ahead, not behind you. The next 48 hours serve as a sacred moment of transition. This is a divine reset, a spiritual clearing, a moment where heaven is preparing to release something new into your life. The blessing is real. The timing is now. The door is opening. But you must walk through it with empty hands and a willing heart. Let the tears fall if they need to. Cry if your spirit calls you to release. Healing is not weakness. Healing is the preparation of your soul for the miracle that is coming. You survived the hardest parts. You endured what was meant to break you. You outgrew what was harming you. You rose from what tried to destroy you. Now, let it go. Because what is coming is greater than what was. What is ahead is more beautiful than anything behind you. Your miracle cannot find you while your eyes are still pointed backwards. Turn your heart forward. The next chapter is already calling your name. The next blessing is already assigned to your life. The next 48 hours are not ordinary time. They are divine timing. God is saying, release so I can restore. Let go so I can lift you. Step forward so I can meet you. Your miracle is close. Let the past go, chosen one. You are ready. And hear this clearly. The past is no longer authority over your destiny. What happened to you does not define you. What God is doing through you does. Your story is not ending where it hurt you. It is beginning where you heal. Every tear watered your future harvest. The miracle is already on its way to meet the version of you that is free. Chapter 5. Walking in faith, not in sight. Chosen one, faith is the invisible bridge that carries you from where you are to where God has already prepared for you to go. Faith does not always make sense to the mind, but it always resonates with the spirit. When God speaks a promise into your life, it is already done in the spiritual realm. Your role is to align your belief with what heaven has already completed. Even if you cannot see how the miracle will arrive, walk as if it is already in motion. Speak with the confidence of someone who knows God has not failed them. Move with the assurance of someone who understands that the promise was not placed in your spirit by accident. Faith is not pretending. Faith is knowing. You may not see the entire path. The details may still be hidden. The outcome may still be forming. But faith does not require clarity. It requires trust. God is not asking you to figure everything out. He is asking you to believe that He has already worked everything out. Chosen one, the next 48 hours will test this belief. You may not feel the miracle every second. You may not see obvious signs at every moment. But your faith must remain steady. Faith continues even when the mind is unsure. Faith holds on even when circumstances look the same. Faith speaks victory before the battle has ended. Speak as if the healing has already happened. Speak as if the opportunity has already opened. Speak as if the financial breakthrough has already been released. Your words are seeds planted in the unseen realm. What you speak in faith will manifest in reality. Move with the posture of someone who is already blessed. Carry yourself like someone who knows they are favored. Do not wait for the miracle to celebrate. Celebrate as if it has already begun. When you praise before the blessing arrives, you prove that your faith is rooted in God, not in results. Faith does not mean ignoring reality. Faith means acknowledging reality while choosing to trust God above it. It is saying, I see what is happening around me, but I trust what God is doing within me. It is refusing to let fear speak louder than the promise. It is believing that heaven has the final say. Chosen one, understand this. Miracles are born from faith. Faith opens doors that logic cannot. Faith invites divine intervention. Faith pulls what is in the unseen into the seen. When God moves, he responds to belief, not doubt. And you have believed through storms, heartbreaks, delays, and disappointments. You held on when you did not have proof. You trusted even when your hands were empty. That alone makes you ready for what is coming next. The miracle that is approaching you is bigger than anything you have imagined. It will not just bless you. It will shift your identity. It will silence your doubts. It will make everything you went through make sense. It will reveal why God made you wait. So stand firm. Do not waver. Do not be moved by temporary feelings. Your faith has brought you to the edge of breakthrough. And now your miracle is about to cross that bridge straight into your life. Chapter 6. Persistence meets divine timing. Chosen one, the waiting season was not a punishment. It was preparation. It was God teaching your spirit how to hold a blessing without losing yourself. Many people want miracles, but they are not prepared for what comes with them. Elevation changes environments. Blessings shift circles. Increase attracts attention, responsibility, and spiritual weight. So God had to grow you quietly, away from the eyes of those who would not understand your process. There were days you prayed for change and saw nothing. But the unseen realm was moving. Angels were working. Doors were being built, not just opened. And because your blessing required foundation, the wait was necessary. God was forming qualities in you that cannot be taught in comfort: strength, patience, discernment, emotional maturity, spiritual sensitivity. Identity in Him, not the world. You have learned to identify God's voice in stillness. You have learned to trust Him when logic could not explain the journey. You have learned to walk even when you could not see the path. That is not something everyone is willing to do. That is why you are chosen. Persistence means you did not let your pain become your identity. Yes, you were hurt, but the hurt did not swallow your purpose. Yes, you were misunderstood, but the misunderstanding did not cancel your calling. Yes, you were betrayed, but betrayal did not break your belief. You continued, you endured, you stretched, you rose. Even when you felt alone, you were covered. God was closer in the silence than He ever was in the noise. He saw the nights you wiped your own tears. He heard the prayers you didn't have the strength to speak. He noticed the days you pretended to be okay just to get through. And all of it has been stored in heaven as evidence for your elevation. Chosen one, your persistence has already changed you. You are no longer who you were when this journey started. You don't respond the same. You don't attach the same. You don't settle the same. You have outgrown past versions of yourself. Your spirit has matured. Your heart has healed in places others never saw. You are stepping into this miracle not as who you were, but as who you were always meant to become. And now, divine timing is meeting your persistence. The miracle that is coming in the next 48 hours is not just something you want. It is something you are now aligned with. Your spirit matches the blessing. Your faith matches the breakthrough. Your mindset matches the elevation. This is why your soul has been feeling a quiet anticipation, a subtle shift, a deep inner knowing that something is near. Your spirit recognizes the miracle before your mind does, because the miracle was spoken into your destiny long before you were even aware of it. Do not let worry creep in now. Do not let impatience break your alignment. Do not speak doubt into the atmosphere. This is the moment to remain still, present, grounded, trusting. You are closer now, so close that if you could see what heaven is preparing, you would not be anxious at all. Chosen one, divine timing is not early or late. It is precise, exact, perfect. And your perfect moment is approaching you now like a rising tide. Slow at first, then all at once. Hold your faith steady. Your miracle is not just coming. Chapter 7. Receiving your miracle. Chosen one, this is the moment your soul has been preparing for. You may not realize it, but everything you have endured has shaped you for this exact season. Nothing was wasted. Not one experience, not one setback, not one tear. Every piece of your story has been leading you into alignment with this miracle that is now approaching your life. The next 48 hours will bring a shift that your spirit will recognize before your eyes do. You will feel lighter. You will feel a quiet assurance. Something inside you will simply know it's here. This is not imagination. It is spiritual recognition. Your soul can sense the arrival of what God has already released. Chosen one, you must now step into the posture of receiving. Receiving is not hoping, it is knowing. It is moving as though the blessing already belongs to you. It is speaking with confidence. It is carrying yourself with peace. It is standing firm in the truth that what is yours cannot pass you. You are not waiting for the miracle anymore. The miracle has already begun to move toward you. Doors that were once closed are now unlocking. People who once overlooked you are now remembering your name. Resources that once felt out of reach are now flowing toward you. What once felt distant is now drawing near. This is spiritual alignment manifesting into physical reality. But to truly receive this miracle, you must release every mindset that came from the struggle. The struggle is over. The season of survival is ending. You are no longer in the place where you have to fight for every inch. You are entering a season where things will begin to align with a grace that feels almost supernatural. Do not sabotage this new chapter with old fears. Do not allow past disappointments to make you doubt the blessing. Do not let your old identity, broken, tired, overlooked, follow you into the next dimension of your life. Step into this moment as who you have become. Chosen one, God is not blessing who you used to be. He is blessing who you are now. The healed version, the awakened version, the wiser, stronger, spiritually aligned version. This miracle is not simply an answer to a prayer. It is the confirmation of your growth. When it arrives, you may feel overwhelmed at first. Not because of the blessing itself, but because your heart will finally recognize that every trial had purpose. You will look back and say, I understand now. I see why I had to wait. I see why I had to be separated. I see why I had to walk alone. I see why God didn't allow certain things to work out. Your story will make sense. Your pain will make sense. Your waiting will make sense. And when the miracle touches your life, It will not come quietly. It will shift your environment. It will elevate your name. It will open doors that no man can shut. It will change the atmosphere around you. Receive it with humility. Receive it with dignity. Receive it with gratitude. Receive it with certainty. And most importantly, receive it without shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. Some will be inspired by your miracle. Others will be intimidated by it. Both are responses to the light God placed in you. Do not dim it. Chosen one, you are stepping into a chapter where blessings will come naturally, where alignment will be the new normal, where opportunities will seek you instead of you chasing them, where love will find you, where peace will surround you, where abundance will flow to you. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of your rise. The miracle has already been released. You will see it. You will touch it. You will live in it. And when it arrives, you will know without a shadow of a doubt, God remembered me. God heard me. God never left me. God has always been guiding me. Stand tall, chosen one. Your moment is here. Your miracle is already on its way. And nothing in this world or beyond can stop what has been written with your name on it since the beginning of time.